I were advising you on what to do in this moment, I would suggest you find and feel breath. That you go slow in your body. Let the aches, let the pockets of numbness, let the joints grind, the balloon of your beautiful brain be pulled slightly lower towards your frame. Let it all be what your body is. It is not an amphora for your crystal spirit, not a host for all these whispered voices that judge and cheer you, but you, your experience, your presence, your connective tissue with all that is or will ever be. So often, your body can moderate, adulterate, and use the anxiety if you will give it a moment to lower its flags and turn off its lights. Breathing might help you, my dear one, imperfectly, shallowly, absent-mindedly. Do it the way that you do it, because your way is your cipher to your code. You do not need anyone's instructions but your own to decrypt these messages. I believe in you. You have never once failed me. There, now, feeling the bottom reaches of your lungs puff with the intake of air, and the rib cage expands, and the shoulders expand, as if great, vast, feathered wings are opening, outstretched from those shoulder blades, and you are rising from the floor, expelling the air as if with it goes all of your doubt, or at least as much doubt as you can bear to part with. The quiet that remains is the wilderness where I find you. I, your truest self, perhaps ignored, but never lost, never destroyed or corrupted or confused. Central and steady and stable. I cannot know guile, nor shame, or regret. break or fail or falter in lungs, in bones, brain, and body. I think you trust me because I was here at the first choice, the first taste of life, becoming intensely bonded with you, falling deeply in love with you, the self that is, the trier, the doer, the hoper, the child reaching for a better world. I'm more than a conscience, more than an inner voice. I am your faithful light, your moon shadow, at your heels, seen and unseen. I am the witness to all you have done and all that you will ever do. Here in the dark forest, held in a tender glow, please present me with your problems. Tell me of the loneliness in you, the worries that you may never be seen in this most precious intimacy we share. Cackling hyenas that judge you for striving and missing the mark. Tell me of the goals you are ignoring in favor of clinging to a meaningless digital life. The efforts you are making are peeling you apart as you push to claim your place in the world. Give to me your pettiness, your jealousies, your cruel attempts to leave empathy behind in favor of ambition. And at the root of it all, share with me the shame. This idea that you could do something that I would abandon you for. Because sometimes you believe that you, in your sloth, in your fearful, clutching envies, in your avoidant, dismissive behavior, in your free choice to ignore my wisdom, you believe that you are not worthy of a friend's forgiveness. I see how painful it is to believe in a calm and quiet self, so full of love, so made of love, that it could overcome all of this weight, all of this addictive self-abnegation, even the masochism. If I keep punishing myself, you have thought, true pain can never catch me off guard. Tell me this, and I will tell you kindly but truly, my darling one. What the earth knows, what the wolves and ravens know, what deep down you know about the matter. We will say these things and gauge the truth with the body. Flesh is a sturdy altar where no lies can be sustained. And if you listen, the truth will always rise up from the heart, up through the neck, rise like a nimbus out from the top of the head. If it is not truth, it cannot do that. So I tell you, your existence is not a payment owed. Your inner life is not an oubliette where your hopes and plans and joyful little hours are crushed into a dark oblivion. I know you, and I know you don't deserve to be beaten up by your own thoughts. You're lovely. You matter for many reasons, but also by virtue of your being here to matter. This is only the beginning of an infinite number of possible remainders of your life. And while I know that you know that you have gone away from the path where you began, consider, my dear one, that we stand here with so much knowledge gained of the ways that we can be and the choices we can make. Not a moment of what came before denies us the possibility of doing something different now. And I say, no matter how you brace and shield yourself, pain, no matter how seemingly deferred, will always find a way to hurt until it is heard. That change that you salivate for, that you keep restarting each day to try and get your arms around, you will come to see that you now have so much experience in what helps and hinders you. And I will tell you that when we're not afraid of the truth, when we refuse to paint or haze the air, when we see and feel the untold truth about what works and what doesn't, when we have no shame about our happiness, go so far as to acknowledge our life impacts the lives of others, so we are responsible for our choices. and that our pains deserve to be tended to. When we spend our time refusing to stop forgiving ourselves, when all of that is our reality, any obstacle shrinks before us, because I know what it is that you want. You wanted it when you were little, when you were in school, when you went to work, when you lay in bed at night and look up at the ceiling and imagine faces glaring in the popcorn overhead. The only reason you don't have it is because you are ashamed and afraid about what asking for it means. It means that you are real. You take up space. You have agency. And it will make you a newer, stronger, different person. You are afraid that getting it will change you too deeply to change back. It can't be as good as everyone says. Just as you try to get ahead of the hurt, I see that you try and minimize the desire. I will tell you now, my most precious companion, it's not enough. You are worth more than to hide in the shadows. And I must be honest, life will stumble you. It will hurt you. It will send wrecking balls through the stillness, shrieks through the dark forest. And this is just so. It is just so, as I am just so. There is no denial, no gaslit, magical thought that will make the way easy for you. But you deserve and are worthy of the love, the space, the connections, the creative satisfaction, the contentment that flourishes in the city where you are aiming to arrive. I know this. In many ways, I am the embodiment of this truth. I could not exist were it not so. And I do exist, and I am here at any moment to be your guide. My silence is never an indication of disinterest. I am no intruder. I must be turned to, asked for, named. When I arrive, I will say what I see. May that good sense be a balm, a lamplight, a map charting a trail out of the dark forest. What I can give, I will. And you, brave friend, will take it from there. If you like this message, like this recording, like this video, would like to comment, or subscribe, it's appreciated. We will catch you next week.